Today we're going to have a look at how we can repair a sensor. Generally the process that I'm about to show you is usually when one of the sensors has died completely. If the battery fails on a sensor, it's just a simple case of replacing the battery, and the sensor should pick up and repair again to the setting control box, and you'll see it visible in the touchscreen. So we're going to quickly go over how to replace a sensor if the sensor basically fails. Typically when a sensor fails, you'll have an error code popping up on the screen. E1280 is indicative of the lounge sensor having failed. So basically the way that these error codes read, E1180 is the roof sensor, E1380 is the bedroom sensor, E1280 is the lounge, and E1080 is the outside. So you can see here that the lounge isn't reading anything at the moment, it's reading 0. If you look at the bedroom is still reading 23 degrees, the outside's still reading 23 degrees. So it's pointing me at the fact that the lounge sensor is faulty. So the way to check whether or not the lounge sensor is actually faulty is to, with the sensor, you can basically press this little button on the bottom here. It should flash back a red light on the LED indicator here. I'll show you what one looks like when it's actually working. So if I go to this outside one, I press the button, and you see the red light LED is flashing. The sensor is working, it's okay. So this one, we're getting nothing, so no flashing lights. There's something wrong with this one. So what we're going to do then is we can replace the battery. So if I take the coin to remove the battery cover, I've taken the battery out of here just to simulate the fault, but you would remove the battery, replace it with a new battery, put it back on, put the cover back on, try pressing the button again. You should see the red LED come on. If it doesn't come on, then the sensor's failed. So what we need to do in an instance like this is we replace the sensor with a new one, and we have to repair the sensor to the system. What we're going to do is we need to wait for the setting control box to have been on for more than 20 seconds before we can do this. We're going to press and hold this little black button down at the bottom here for 5 seconds. You hear there was a long beep followed by a short beep, which basically puts the system into pairing mode again, and we can see that the roof sensor is reading 99. So what we want to do is we want to scroll along till we get to the position where the lounge is located. So I'm going to press this little black, I can do it one of two ways. I can press the little black button to scroll on, or I can turn the power off and on here to scroll to the next position. So if I turn this off, turn it back on again, it'll take me to the next sensor, which is the bedroom. No, it's not that sensor, so we turn the power off and turn it back on again, and it takes me to the next sensor, which is the lounge, which is the one that we know is faulty. So the other option here, instead of having to press the button here, we could just briefly press the black button on the top of the setting control box. That also scrolls the positions on to the position that you need to replace the sensor from. So with it in this position now, I'm going to put the battery in. So this is a new sensor, to say it's a new sensor. We install the battery. We wait until we see 3 flashes here. It's flashed 3 times. It's now reading here. So now we've repaired a faulty sensor with a new sensor, and it is all working. So if I just want to cover that on this. Thank you for watching. For more help, please contact us on 0800 140 150 or visit our website smartvent.co.nz.